Hi everyone, today I'm here to show you the Laneway house briefly mentioned in my previous video. In this video, my voice will be your guide, helping you focus on the house and providing you with a detailed explanation along the way. If someone asks me why building a house in Laneway is a good idea, I might respond like this. In this city, laneways have turned into void spaces, evolving into slum-like areas because of extended neglect and abandonment. Building houses in these border spaces transcend the mere construction. It can cultivate new way for neighbors to connect, spark community development, and break down the barriers of social isolation. Therefore, building a laneway house marks the beginning of a journey towards revitalizing the community, enhancing social engagement, and fostering a more democratic urban environment. Then, shall we go inside and start exploring the laneway house?
Now you only have a little part. If you go back here, like.
As soon as we walked in, we were greeted by Jeff Salmo and James Gray. They are not only close to the homeowner but also the realtor who built this house. So we got dive into some interesting story about the Laneway house. I also had a chance to discuss the design challenges and issues that come with the Laneway houses. On behalf of you all, I asked Jeff Salmo 3 questions you might wondering about. Ready to hear what he said?
Yeah. I'm sorry. It's not that you're not there. You're not there. Hi, my name is Jeff Salmo. I'm a realtor with the Key to Wealth team at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Toronto Realty. We specialize in helping investors find the perfect investment properties. Whether it be a multiplex, something with laneway, suite, or garden potential, we can help you find it all. We help you identify the property, do the proper financial analysis, and then also we can design and build it for you.
Okay, my first question is what inspired the owner to build the Laneway house?
So the owner, Blair, he bought this home in 2018, early 2019 with the idea of building a laneway suite. He did it so to help him afford owning the place. At the time, the rent from this property actually covered his entire mortgage. That's when rates were nice and really low. But he did it out of need for affordability.
So my second question is what was the biggest challenge in constructing the Laneway house?
So when Blair did this, he was one of the first people to do a laneway house. He was, I think, the first 20 or 30 people. So it was still very, very new with the city. It was also new with architects. So going over plans, designs, and submitting permits and whatnot, there were a few hiccups and whatnot. One of the biggest challenges was, and it's not so much of a challenge today, but getting approval from your neighbors. We had one neighbor that was very cooperative, one neighbor that wasn't so much. Not all properties require cooperation from the neighbors, but now there's a lot more streamlined. It's not as taboo in the city, so more neighbors are really liking it. They actually may want to build one for themselves.
Okay, the last question is, do you have any advice for someone who's really interested in building a Laneway house or gardening suite?
Yeah, well, my best advice is do it. If your goal is to make money, the numbers on these things are on these properties, they make a lot of sense. You can borrow the entire purchase price, they get back when your property on a line of credit, and once it's done, it'll cash flow day one. There's really no reason to do it. Some people are afraid of losing their parking. Well, we can say what is your parking worth to you? You can have, in theory, 2 parking spots here, but you'll be losing about $1,500 in rent. For $1,500 a month, I'm gonna park on the street. That's me personally. Some people are worried about having your neighbors too close. Well, I say we're all packed here in Toronto. Your neighbors are 2 feet away from you anyways. So it doesn't really it's not gonna be that much different from your everyday life. So if your goal is to get some extra rental income, help pay for the mortgage, help save for retirement, just do it.
Good work, Jeff.
Thank you.
This house, including the thickness of the exterior wall, is under 500 square feet. Despite its compact size of under 500 square feet, there is a large island and a kitchen spacious enough for cooking, all illuminated by a south-facing window. Being a 2-story building, the house has enough space in the living and dining area to fit a sofa with 6 seats. In terms of interior finishes, the bright wood finishes create a warm atmosphere and also enhance the sense of spaciousness in this house. The partition wall by the stairs brings the openness instead of blocking the stair area. This layout maximizes nature daylighting from the skylight and sliding doors, creating an even more welcoming atmosphere. Okay, how about we head upstairs and take a look around? On the second floor, there are 4-piece bathroom and 2 bedrooms. Notice the skylight right above the shower. I think that's a nice touch. Doing a shower under this skylight, it can give you the sense of a warm lane shower. And check out this bathroom. It's spacious enough to put 2 sets of vanities. The silk white silhouette tiles and the wood mirror contribute to modern and minimalist ambience, perfectly complementing the space. Each bedroom is not just spacious enough for a queen-size bed, but also offers spacious for all your storage pieces. With the daylighting through the windows, the bedroom takes an expensive, larger-than-life quality. Do you think so? What did you think about this house? When designing garden laneway suites, particularly those under 600 square feet, I had concern that whether the space would be sufficient for a family. However, after touring this laneway house, I'm more convinced that an additional house can accommodate a family. In the next video, I will dive into understanding zoning by law and take you through the steps to build a laneway and garden suites.